So let me give you now the 7 divine blessings of God. That is to help our nation. So I'm going to read it now. So let me read from here. Why God was talking about the covenant and its restoration. I read. Because during that period on, and nations are going to experience economic and security crisis of all kinds. And that through the national prayer and thanksgiving service, he would turn things around for the nation, that is Ghana. The following the Lord promised to do with us through this service. So these are the blessings that we are supposed to experience as a nation when the obedience is complete. Number 1, he said to establish fellowship with the nation. Meaning that God made a promise that he, God, is going to have preeminence in our country. So that is what we are going to experience. First of all, God will say, Ghana is mine. The second thing that God said is that to grant your leaders the divine ability, that is wisdom and knowledge, to manage the resources of the nation properly during the time of economic crisis that the nations are going to face. To the second divine blessing that will manifest in the nation is the divine blessings of wisdom and knowledge of management of our resources. So the promise of God was this, that when the right thing is done, what will be happening is that there is this grace of wisdom and knowledge that will be on the presidency. The presidency, not the president. It will be something that mines our seat. So any president that sits on the seat automatically will experience the spirit of knowledge and wisdom in the management of our resources. Do the right thing. There will be a restoration of this with the spirit of wisdom and knowledge to run the affairs of this nation and our resources. The third blessing that's supposed to be connected, which will be revived when we do the right thing, to divinely direct the presidency to going on the right path to economic and nation building. So that is another stem of connection that will be revived. That God said to divinely direct the presidency to going on the right path to economic and nation building. But in obedience, this will be revived into the seat of government. So anyone who sits there, they experienced these spiritual divine directions of God, how they should go with the nation. Right economic path, and also the fourth covenant blessing that's supposed to manifest when the right is done. To give your leaders the wisdom from excellent decision making for productivity. You understand what we are saying? Now, the fifth thing, blessing that's supposed to manifest is this. He said, in safety, he will be our source of security. In safety, he will be the source of our security. And when God is the source of your security and defense, who can stand against you and win? The sixth covenant blessings that will stem out of our obedience is this: that peace, unity, and love will be the spirit of the nation. Let me read it again. That peace, unity, and love will be the spirit of the nation. Let me read it again. The sixth covenant blessing that will be manifesting. That peace, unity, and love will be the spirit of the nation. The seventh covenant blessing. The last but not the least, which is the last item of the covenant blessing that the nation is supposed to experience, is about the citizens. And this is what God said. That the citizens, Ghanaians, will walk in divine prosperity. Every little effort will yield fruitfulness. Wow. When the covenant is restored, when the nation's foundation is reset, God said, the covenant blessings that will be manifesting in the life of the citizens is this: that the citizens, Ghanaians, will walk in divine prosperity. Every little effort will yield fruitfulness.